Hello everyone, this is Archive of 12, and today we're getting a little bit more ASMR-y than I normally get because it's currently like 11 o'clock at night, and the way my new streaming room is set up, it's in a basement, and there's a vent directly above me that is linked to a bedroom that I'm trying to avoid bothering. So yeah, I'm going to be sitting a little bit closer to the microphone. My face might be cut off a little bit by the by the thingy here, as you can see on the OBS screen in the picture-in-picture. Like, I apologize for that, but in order to make content, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And the content we are reacting to today is Divide Music's Dabi song, Burn It to the Ground, which I have been dying to hear. Like, I don't know why this wasn't one of the first ones that I reacted to when I came back, but we're doing it now. I am so excited to hear what Divide's decided to do with this. I can't even begin to tell you. Like, the way that people have completely, like, annihilated every track that they've created when it comes to Dabi, and the way that Filthy Stains, Divide's previous Dabi track, went. This is going to be heaven, okay? That's it. That's it. This is going to be, like, musical heaven. And so I'm not going to waste any more time. Link will be in the description below if you want to watch it without my commentary, because we'll be pausing, I will be talking about it. And without further ado, let's get started. I like starting out with the fire. The fire sound effect is actually really cool. I wasn't ready for that. In no way, shape, or form was I ready for that. Oh, this is gonna be good. No, Divide, you can't do that to me, okay? You can't basically curb stomp me with something like that and then just go into something super melodic and quiet and toned down. What are you doing? What was that? You know what? We're gonna let the master do his work, okay?
In the light, you never thought that I could see what you are, what you choose to do. Can't let it go. In the night, the fire burned too hard, I lost my sight. Who I was never left that night, but I'm coming home. I've been waiting for too long for you to see. When the world is gone and the lights on me, I can't breathe.
The way, okay, hold on. I need to rewind that a little bit because I want to hear the way that progressed. Something about the way his vocal pattern hit was different. Like, it started off as just like what you'd expect a very Divide sounding lyrical part. It sounded very much like what you'd expect from a Divide music song. But then it got so intimate and personal. I don't know why it did that, and I'm gonna rewind it a little bit, and I'm trying to see if there was a noticeable shift or if I'm going crazy, because like it just sounded, when he got to the end part of that section, it just sounded so much more personal, so much more like intimate, so much more like focused on Divide's like actual voice, and because everything else had cut away.
For you to see.
Okay, there is a slight like echo or reverb or something like that on his voice right here. Like it sounds like he's in the middle of an empty room and there's that slight echo. I sound like that right now. I don't know if I sound like that because I'm sitting this close to the microphone, but typically speaking, like if you hear my voice like right now, you can hear a little echoey like sound coming from it, and that's because of the fact that I'm in a mostly empty room. His voice right here sounds like that.
When the world is gone and the lights on me.
But do you notice how it doesn't right there when he goes and the lights on me? It feels so much more important and so much more like pointed and personal in that section. And that is so clever. I don't think very many people would catch that. They probably would subconsciously catch it, but they wouldn't understand what was going on. But I noticed it immediately. That is brilliant.
I can't pretend I'm the pain. I'm reaching out. You set my heavy heart aflame. I'm screaming out. You never cared for me. You never separate. No, I can't pretend I'm the pain. I'll make you cry.
You know me. I need to check. I'm just gonna like that right now. I need to check was he with anybody? Lunatic Parfait. Okay. I was gonna say I wanted to make sure that I was giving credit where credit was due because those scream vocals were fantastic. But I just needed to know. I needed to know. I would have to know if that was Divide or if that was somebody else.
All my dreams have this tendency, all alone as far as I can see. Just a taste of my serenity. It's when I awake, I see the enemy. You get no chance for a remedy. You think your words could sing a melody. Don't pretend, hold your empathy. It's all your hate that created me. I can't pretend I'm the pain. I'm reaching out. You set my heavy heart aflame. I'm screaming out. You never cared for me. You never separate. No, I can't pretend I'm the pain. I'll make you cry.
I have a feeling something really, really big and epic is coming, and I just have to say this now. I knew that Divide was going to be able to like do Dabi justice. Just about anybody who's covered Dabi track has done Dabi justice. I'm looking forward to DPS's next Dabi track, which I think McGuire is going to be on. If you remember Fallen, then you remember that was one of the most, if not the most, like highly rated Dabi tracks ever. So there's something about this one specifically, though. There's something specific about this song that makes it stand in a league of its own. I'm not going to say it's better or worse than any other Dabi track. I'm not. Because at this point, I feel like everybody has a good grasp of the character and they're doing their own things with him so well that you can't really compare the songs anymore. Like before, you could see where people were going because either they were focusing on the suspicion of Dabi being Toya Todoroki, or they were focused on the the apparent characteristics of Dabi, or they were focused on the subliminal messaging between Dabi and Endeavor. prior to the confirmation that that was Toya. But now that everything is culminated, now that everything has finished, it's very clear and very evident that there are a lot of people out there that are latching on to the idea of how can I make this hurt in a way that makes people like it? How can I be the masochist? How can I turn them into sadists? That's the kind of thing that we've been getting with these Dabi songs. Whether it be Fable, with his two songs between Dabi and Endeavor, whether it be Divide, whether it's going to be DPS. And I know I've reacted to other ones like Oricadia, and I've reacted to so many Dabi songs. Like a third of my recent reactions have been Dabi songs. Um, Now that people have a fundamental grasp and have seen, pardon me, sorry. It's like 11:30 at night right now, and I've only had like 6 hours of sleep, 5 hours of sleep, something like that. Um, Now that people have a fundamental grasp of Dobby and have seen his story play out, they have become completely unleashed. There is not a single common thread in any of these songs outside of the pain, the suffering, and the anguish that Dobby is feeling, and the rage that he feels when he faces Endeavor. And everybody is interpreting that so differently. And the thing about this song right here is that, and I'm not putting anybody else's song down, but this one feels so much more rage filled. It's not about like Dobby as a character, it's about Dobby's rage. There's just something about this that is focused so specifically on his hatred for Endeavor that it almost overshadows the character concept itself. It is focused specifically on his rage, and it's coming out so well. Now, I'm gonna shut up and we're gonna keep listening because there's still a lot to go. But Divide has like managed to truly capture that element, and I'm excited to see how he carries it to the end. I like the Divide knows because I've told him either in comments or through the videos that I love callbacks to previous songs, and that was definitely a callback to Filthy Stain. I will say I wasn't expecting the dubstep. Was not expecting the dubstep here.
You never cared for me. You never separate. Can't pretend I know the pain. I'll make you proud.
Just, what do you say about that? Seriously, what do you say about that? I can't wait. I can't wait to see these two's reactions to this song because oh my god, that's gonna be priceless. But yeah, what do you say about that? That is easily a song that goes up in like probably my top 3 favorite Divide songs easily. I don't even know how to rank it as a a Dabi song. There have been so many good ones. Like, how do you compare this to Break My Heart Again? And how are you gonna compare this to Fallen or DPS's newest song? Like, how do you compare these songs at this point? Because every single one has taken on a life of their own. And it's just so freaking incredible to see. I I can't wait. I can't wait to see what DPS has in store for us because Divide blew us out of the water with this. And I'm actually really excited for Divide's next song, which is about Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, a game that I have not played, but I have been watching so many different videos on. I cannot wait to get my hands on it. So I'm excited to see what he does with that. But because his My Hero Academia songs and his Dragon Ball songs are always his best. Like, to me personally, they're the ones that I would consider his best. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to seeing how this goes because this song gave a lot of like his Vegeta song "Say Goodbye." It gave a lot of vibes for that, just minus the pride and increase the rage by 1,000. But anyway, that's going to be it for me. Thank you for joining me. I am Mark Alpha 12, and I will see you in the next video.